Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Conversations Matter with me, Heather Criswell. I wanted to share with you a conversation that I had that it was actually incredibly one-sided. And when we think of one-sided, we often, well, at least I do, I think of it as, oh man, it's just your story. I get nothing to say. But I'll tell you, this one-sided conversation was exactly what I needed yesterday, because I had a situation. I was out with a friend and our kids were playing together at a big jumpy place. It was incredible chaos for real. I know better, and yet I still pushed the envelope. And so I said to him before we went in, to my son, before we went in, that there was going to be a consequence if XYZ happened, right? Well, of course, I set it up that XYZ will happen, and there had to be a consequence. And I was really just so annoyed with having to follow through with the consequence. And I took a page from our own book, and I was like, okay, see his greatness? Yeah, I got to reread my own book because this parenting thing is no joke. Anyway, so I said, okay, I'm going to see him in his greatness. I know he's an amazing kid. He's exhausted. He's hungry. I know better. We shouldn't have come here, and I made a mistake. He made a mistake, and let's just go. So we had a conversation. He was upset, but he didn't throw a fit. You know, he ended up leaving. And of course, we got in the car, and he's like shoving food down his throat. He's so hungry. He's exhausted, yada, yada. So the point being is, parenting is sometimes really hard. Parenting models life. Life is sometimes really, really hard. And even if you're not a parent, you can take this scenario and put it in your life. So I'm driving and I'm like, I handled that well, but geez, man, I am tired. It is hard sometimes. And right as I said that, I got a text. I didn't check while I was driving, but I got home and it was a text from the same friend that said, I just want you to know that you are an amazing mommy, and I so appreciate you and adore you. And I didn't say anything. She didn't say anything while we were there, but it was just this moment of an affirmation from somebody that I'm doing a good job, because I beat myself up like we all do. Even if you're not a parent, we beat ourselves up in life. We should have done this. We should have done that. We should have gone here. We should have done this. We shouldn't have said that. But the truth is what I know for me is that I'm doing my very best, and I'm growing and continuing to grow and changing and growing and doing my best. So one-sided conversations aren't always bad, and I'm so incredibly grateful for that friend. So maybe, just maybe, if you get an intuitive hit today to call somebody or text somebody, it doesn't even have to be a phone call, just a text. I love you. I'm thinking of you. You matter to me, whatever. If you get that hit today that somebody needs it, that's because they're having a one-sided conversation either with themselves or maybe with you. Like, God, am I doing okay? Like, I think about my friend often and I'm like, God, you think I'm doing okay? And she'll text me out of the blue, right? So have a moment if you get that gut feeling, and also have that conversation with yourself, that one-sided conversation. You are amazing. You are doing a good job. You're doing your very best. And that's all we can do. And my theory is, as long as I keep growing and changing, it is all in divine order. All in divine order. Now, if I stop and I'd be like my dog and be like, no, I'm not growing, I'm not changing, then that's another story. But I'm going with the flow and I'm doing my very best. So I know you are too. I hope you have a beautiful day, and know that one-sided conversations aren't always so bad. Anyways, I love you all so much. Remember, conversations matter, and conversations rooted in love change everything. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.